hold on. I'm a YouTuber. Just a moment. Much better. So I have a shaft here. 8 millimeters. And I want to put a circlip on the end of it for a project I'm working on. So I can get this on here, but it doesn't really see it into anything. So I need to put a groove right in the end of this shaft. It's actually 7 millimeters in. So, a reasonable man with a modern lathe might go and buy some insert tooling. But I am not a reasonable man, and I do not have a modern lathe. So looking through all my high-speed steel, none of it quite was the right shape, just too much material to remove. Until I looked in here, a cutoff tool. The 3 millimeters is far too wide. I need 0.9 millimeters. I noticed that someone has been chewing away at this. A bit of a hack job, if you ask me, but it's close. And I think our new friend, the Cincinnati MT2 tool and cutter grinder, might be able to help us out. With cleaned up ways and recently rebuilt spindle bearings, I'm no longer afraid to be running this thing on camera. With just a little bit of research, I have a plan in place for the geometry of the tool. So let's get on to our first setup. As usual, if we want to start classy, we need to start well dressed. Figuring out the math on how deep to cut this was doing my head in. But I realized I can use projection. I have this set to my final width. By just doing a little scrape here, I can get a line scribed in. And that is how deep I need to cut to hit the width I need. And I can compare it. I see from here that I need to move in just a little further. That'll do it. Look at that. That is within tolerance. And that just goes to show. Just a few thousand pounds of machine tools You too can make a circlip cutter.